welcome to Whole View Farm. It's going to be a little different video today. We're really focused on the dogs today. It's Saturday, so I got a little more time to play farmer than we normally do. And today we want to focus on our Livestock Guardian Dog training, get some good footage of behaviors and how we're interacting with the dogs. And really the goal is that Nikki's been taking these classes through, well, it's a YouTube channel we found called Benson's Rescue. We've been doing, Nikki's been doing the classes and some live Zoom sessions to get some coaching on our Livestock Guardian Dog training. So we want to get some good footage to share with Cindy, the proprietor there, and kind of show what's going on here, because we found this video back and forth is a wonderful way to communicate and share what's going on. So yeah, that's the goal today. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're here with Georgia. Nikki's been walking her around on the leash for the past half hour or so, and she's in here in the control area with all the boys and the cows. Oh.
There you go.
And of course, she's just going to start acting up now when I start videoing.
She found a bone. She's very excited.
Oh, good girl. Yeah, so we tried an off-leash experiment. Well, it started yesterday.
Well, she was on, I just dropped the leash.
Yeah.
So I could grab it, and that totally did not work.
Yeah, she started bouncing and chasing the cows in a very playful way, but still not what we're going for.
But she's coming when I redirect her. So what I'm doing is this is just the stop. So
keeping it slack.
Letting her go and sniff. Her tail's wagging, her nose is down, she's working. And then I walked by she's getting bouncy by the sheep. So I redirected her to look at me and I was like, hey, come here. And she looked at me and we walked off, and then I praised her for putting her nose back to work and not letting her. I'm trying to look at seeing how excitable she is, because I don't want her to get excitable around these guys. Good. Nice. Nice. See, this is nice.
Oh, look at these withers coming to check her out.
Yeah. Well, they're curious about her, and she looks like Gertie and Griffin, which is great.
Yeah, they're used to some dogs.
Nice. See? Everybody likes you. These are your boys.
And one of the big questions for us is, can we get a 2-year-old Pyrenees Mirama dog to bond with sheep and goats? It hasn't really, well, you said she was with goats where the original owners picked her up. She was raised with goats. She comes from a working farm. But at 5 months, she went to a different farm where she's only experienced pigs and chickens.
And people.
She's very
well human socialized.
Yes, very social to people. Pretty good on the leash. The cows are what gets her excited, where we've had to do a lot of correction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gertie. Sorry. Wrong dog.
Worked though.
Come on.
Oh, and there's Gertie and Griffin over the hill. I don't know if you can see those white heads peeking, like, hey,
Griffin's
what's going on up there?
Like, I want to be in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. She's getting a little bit excited, I think, because everybody's in here.
Yeah, and there's a scientific law that says you can't observe something without affecting it. Yeah. So when we pull out the camera, nothing quite goes exactly the way we want to show it. So.
Good girl. Good girl. And I'm also trying not to be the lead. I want her to lead, to build that independence. Like, hey, it's not on me. Don't look to me.
Yeah, one of the things we're learning is that there's a very big difference between a companion or a house pet and a guardian dog in the way you interact, the way you train them, the expectations you have on them, and it's really important to be mindful of.
Right, which is really, really hard, because I've been, with the companion dogs, the sit and stay and all that. I mean, they don't even call it sit anymore. It's manning. They're manning, M-A-N-N-I-N-G. And they'll do it because they know the human will give them something great, but they're like, why do I need to do this? This is stupid.
Yeah, and the end goal is that she needs to be an independent worker out here, that she's capable and knows what to do and is self-motivated, and
Yeah, she needs to be the problem solver and be in charge of her space and whatever. Even though she's not been around. Hey, come here, come here. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so connect and redirect.
Yeah.
Or redirect and connect, one of the two.
We're gonna be nice and calm.
Yeah, we're not trying to reward the bad behavior, we're trying to correct it, but in a very gentle manner. So one of the things I struggle with is is that proper amount of correction.
Good. Nice. Oh, does that sound good?
Yeah. Need some pets? Good girl. Yeah. So hopefully the wind's not too bad. I do have it on wind suppression mode.
That is good. Good girl. Nice. See, there was a yawn, so she's getting a little stressed.
Okay.
Touching me.
Yeah. The leg up and the yawn are like some of the early signs of getting stressed out.
You've been out here a while.
Yeah.
She's doing really good with gait manners. I'm telling her to wait and back up, and she does that. So that's a couple days of doing that.
Yeah, we'll go back into her area and do some off-leash time, which is most of her time. This is really the first time we've had her on the leash. Well, other than yesterday when she was had the leash on, but we weren't holding it, and that didn't go as well.
She did come after.
Yeah, we were able to,
bounces.
it took a little sharper correction to get her to, a verbal correction to get her to break her fixation from the cows and come back to us.
Okay.
So staying on leash, I think, is being a little more productive. And we had, our daughter had a friend sleep over, another 10-year-old girl, and...
You coming?
You coming? Yeah, we're going this way.
Let's go this way.
And there was a lot of jumping going on up on the girls
Back up.
that I was getting frustrated with yesterday, but today I did a much better job of not rewarding the behavior, but holding her close to my leg and saying, no, don't do that, but just kind of breaking her concentration. And
you weren't right, but hey, let's give it a couple more minutes. Come on.
And yeah, it went much better. She only jumped up once, and after that correction, she restrained herself, and then we praised that behavior of her starting to jump but stopping herself, and then kind of sitting down and looking at us, and then we gave her a bunch of praise. Okay.
Back up.
Yep.
You need some water? Georgia, here. Nice.
We'll take that leash off now. We don't need that in here.
There we are. Good job.
She is a really smart dog. She found a new hole in our gate. She made a new hole in the gate that I had to wire up better this morning because she was out loose in the barn, and she had her cone on her, not her cone, but a cone of shame that I thought Nikki put on her, but she actually put on herself because she got out and must have just stuck her head in there. So I came out in the barn this morning with Zeep, and they met. She got a little worked up, but not aggressive. Then I got Zeep out of the barn and got her back in. But I didn't know why she had the cone on. I thought Nikki had put it on last night, so I had to go check in. And then
investigated it and got her head stuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe she did freak out for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah, she was calm. She was okay with it. Yeah. I mean, she seemed a little sad, but not too worked up. Yeah.
Oh, there's the kids.
Oh, girls are coming back out.
Hi, guys.
Oh, it's Aubrey and her friend. Okay. All right.
Oh.
We should go say hi.
All right.
So we're going to head down now over by the other dogs and go move the sheep. Boy, this grass is looking nice here on the west side, at least up top here. It's starting to thicken up. So once we're going to keep everybody in the training lot while we train Georgia. That's one of the main reasons we haven't moved them yet. But also just let this really recover and then Then we're going to move them fast once we get them out of the group. We're going to move those boys every day. It's the plan. Well, maybe twice a day.
Yeah.
And really try to fatten up those withers for processing in July.
Well, and plus I think it's good for Georgia's mental stability because, you know, right now she's got a dog that the Great Pyrenees are range dogs.
And then Griffin and Gertie. Gertie's barking. Griffin's wagging his tail. They're excited to see us. Good job, Gertie. You're a good guardian.
Yeah, she did turn out really, really excellent.
Yeah, so we're just heading down to the end of the lane.
Griffin's good too.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's just
boy.
jumpy.
Yeah.
So that's that adolescence.
Mm-hmm. Good dogs. We got 18 ewes and 19 nanny goats. Is our birthing group this year.
Hey, good morning.
We've got about 6 weeks until lambing season, so we're gonna run them down around the pond through April, and then in May we're gonna head up into the 26.
Good boy.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be paying attention to dogs here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
No off. No off. No. Thank you. Good. So he's got, I don't know, he's got the targeting where he's like looking at my hands and then he's coming around this way. It's just the whole jump. But no off. Griffin. Thank you. Stay off. Thank you, Gertie. Come on. Let's go check out the new pasture. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna head
Let's go check it out. Come on.
the hill and pick up that reel at the bottom.
I'm right here. Good boy. Go check it out.
So we got about 12 acres here that we used for overwintering, and now we're let it rest for about a month.
Let's go check it out.
Grazing. Up on the top there's about 5 acres that we've already grazed real fast and then back fenced.
Nice.
We've back
Good boy.
fenced here so they don't have that corner anymore. And then we're on about 5 acres. Well, there's 2 acres they're on right now. And we've got about 3 more 1 acre paddocks.
Here,
We're going to give them over the next few days.
You don't want to eat coffee filters.
We don't want to overdo it here because there's new growth tips coming up, and much as I want to feed these girls, I also don't want to set the grass back too hard, so we're moving fast.
Come on, Griff. Let's go.
Oop.
Okay, Joe's letting them in. They did pretty good. We were telling them to wait on that single wire because sometimes they'll blast through. So they're doing good. And Griffin stopped jumping. He's all checking everything out. Oh, there's some ducks. There we go.
Go on.
Go on, ladies. Come on, Dash. Fern. 404. Come on. Nice. So, the other thought that we're having is bring Gertie up to meet Georgia, which would actually help with some manners. I'm realizing that Georgia doesn't have a lot of manners with the animals. She's just like, oh, we're going to play and real bouncy. Or I think Gertie could... We'll leave Griffin with the sheep. That'll give him some more confidence and be able to like give him a short temporary window to be like, hey, this is your group, because we are going to group everybody together, or not group everybody together. We're going to separate everybody through the perimeter fence. So the goats will be on David's side in the woods with Gertie, and Griff will be in charge of the ewes and the lambs. And they'll see each other, but they won't be together. So we're just trying to build his confidence, which he has. He's been so good, and especially with the training, I think he's been way better. And again, he's getting a little, older. He'll be 2 coming up in July, August, something like that.
Something like that.
So, yeah, they really do calm down. It's amazing to see. But I'm also been helping him with the training from Cindy Benson's course to like, yeah,
we'll put a link to that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Because yeah, it's helping
really
so
helpful.
much. So, but usually, yeah, they're everything I've read and all the TED Talks and stuff. They're like that teenage phase. You go through a couple of them, like the 8 months phase, and then year and a half, and it's just like, yeah, they're tough. But it's like you got to give the dogs a puzzle and give them something to help support them through that, because they're just, they don't know what's going on. They're not they're like teenagers
but they're
with
really
keys to the Corvette.
intelligent, so they can't just do nothing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, got to keep them engaged.
So, but it helps because Gertie, like I said, I don't really remember what we did with her, but it worked. She turned out great. She did all the things, biting and chasing and getting out of the fence and all that. And now she's just like, oh yeah, I know my job. And she's helping me with Griffin. Like, he gets too squirrely and she's just like, knock it off, dude. So that's why I was like, well, maybe she'll help Georgia, like, have some LGD social manners instead of like companion dog manners.
All right, well, that's our dogs. That's where we're at with our training so far. It's a work in progress, but feeling pretty good today.
Yeah.
It varies day to day, but
yeah,
it's working.
Yeah, it's just got to think about what works for everybody, and it constantly changes.
Yeah.
So got to keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We got to get running and pick up these posts, and there's the alarm.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.